So today I figured I would talk about, I don't know, what I've been doing to kind of center myself and ground myself in all the craziness that has been happening in my life lately, with just, meeting new people and figuring out who people really are, as, real human beings and what their true motives are, and just, dealing with that with certain people. I'm not going to mention names, but they know who they are, you know what I mean? And there's no need to mention names. I'm just making this video for you guys and also me, because I'm just going to go through the steps on how I keep myself grounded. So first, I don't know, like, if you're religious, if you're watching this, if you're religious. If you are, okay, great. If you aren't, okay, great. Like, it's the same to me, you know what I mean? I am religious. I'm Christian, like, non-denominational. I just don't identify with any denomination. If you believe in God and you love God with all your heart and accept Him, like, that's how I think. I don't do the denomination thing. Praying is great. For me, it makes me feel like I have someone there, that's higher than all of my problems. Secondly, I absolutely love to talk to people about things that I can confide in and really trust. So one of them, number one, is my boyfriend Igor. I tell him everything that goes on with my day, because I think it's so important to have somebody to talk to and just to tell, and to trust that they're not going to tell anybody. You can tell them anything, and that person for me is my boyfriend. Another thing that I do, that my boyfriend and I have started doing lately, is meditating. Oh my god, meditating, first of all, it makes me sleep better. I literally, when I meditate, dream every night, because that's how deep of a sleep I go into when I meditate. I use the app called Simple Habit, which is a great meditating app. You can use it for free, but you're not going to have access to all of the premium things that you can get if you actually buy it. I just use the free one, and it tends to do the trick for me, so whatever, pick your poison. Meditating before I go to bed seems to really help me just go into a deep sleep and just to wind down and to just say, okay, I'm in bed, I'm in my safe place, I can just lay down, no work can wait till tomorrow, reads can wait till tomorrow, practice can wait till tomorrow, emails can wait till tomorrow, whatever. I'm here, I'm queer, I'm ready to go to bed. So that's what happens, when I meditate. Third, I got this journal right here. I got it at, I think it's called, the store is called Bleak or something like that. It's a Knock Knock Inner Truth Journal, and I absolutely love this thing. This is probably the thing that's helped me one of the most. All of these things have helped me, cohesively, immensely, but this is probably one of the things that have really helped put my thoughts that are racing through my mind on paper, and to get them out of my mind in terms of constantly having to think about it. Because when you have thoughts, like everyone does, you have thoughts racing through your mind all the time. It could be about, what am I going to eat, what happened today, and you replay scenarios that had literally happened a year ago. That happens to me all the time. If it has a big impact in your life, then you're probably going to be replaying it in your mind, because that's just the way your mind works. Journaling helps you put your thoughts that are racing through your head into cohesive statements, and kind of forces your brain to be like, okay, we have those on paper, we don't need to think about those anymore. So you're not saying that you're never going to think about it again, but you're more apt to not think about it nearly as much. It's scientifically proven that it works, and I can vouch for you that if you start doing it, it actually works, and your mind just feels more clear, it's just decluttered, and you have more space, I feel like, to hold more things and just to be more creative and be yourself. I'm going to read you this is the title of the fucking journal, and it's so great. I absolutely love it. So the title is, it's long, get ready. I need some serious me time. A journal to express my secret desire to be left alone for at least a little while every so often, and to encourage me to step away from the madness that is my life and to claim some quality alone time with me, myself, and my thoughts or wondrous light thereof. In order to enjoy a bit of much-needed peace and quiet, to think up brilliant ideas, or just watch the birds outside my window. Since I've heard that downtime is vital to our health and happiness and keeps us from going totally bananas and telling our bosses where to stick it, which I have wanted to so many times, or giving other drivers the bird, or hiding under the bed and refusing to come out when family members stop by. Because if I keep going and going without giving myself the gift of a solo breather, I promise you, it ain't gonna be pretty. That's the title page, and I absolutely fell in love with the title page, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get it. And then I figured out it was a journal. So every page is dedicated to a day, so you put the date, and then it says why I need me time today, and you can just basically recount your day, whatever you want to write about your journal, just putting thoughts down in a paper about your day, and just to get them out of your mind and just put them on paper. Each day is accompanied by a quote by somebody. Every day it's different. Last night's was, in order to understand the world, one has to turn away from it on an occasion. That's by Albert Camus. The day before that, it said, I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion. Ain't that the truth? This is my favorite. It says, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. That is so true, and I have completely missed a lot of things in my life thus far because I'm just, in my undergrad, I've just been so busy. I'm just like, oh, go, make reads, practice, I have to please, I have to compare myself to other people, which is very dangerous with any profession, but especially music, because we're artists, we're individual artists, you know what I mean? We just don't need to compare ourselves to other people all the time. We're individuals, So I hope you guys like this video. I feel like it's kind of solidified things in my mind of what works for me and what doesn't when I'm trying to de-stress or just trying to deal with life when whatever it throws at you. Give, take, whatever you want out of those 4. I'm just sharing you the 4 that really helped me, and I can definitely tell a difference in my mental state from implementing those 4 things into my life to try to, live life in the moment and not always think, oh, I could have done that better, or what's happening tomorrow. I always miss what's in the middle, the meat. You know what I mean? What's happening now? What's in the moment? I would always think about this piece of bread over here, the past, or this piece of bread over here, the future. I wouldn't think about the meat, what's in the middle. You know what I mean? So allowing myself to do that has really made me a happier person and really grounded me in who I am as a person. So if you guys like this video, just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets me know if you like these types of videos and to keep making them. And if you like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're new, welcome to the family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.